How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. If you guys would, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys have not already. If you guys have subscribed already, make sure you guys hit the bell notification button and select all for all notifications. That way you guys do not miss out on future videos and streams here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives. We're going to be discussing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This movie came out here in 2023. This is going to be a not-spoiler-filled video, so if you want to discuss spoilers with me, that is where we can chit chat in the comment section down below, or at 6957 the Texas Man over on Discord. And first off, I want to make sure that you guys understand there is no post-credit scene. This is a part one of a part two movie. We are getting the third film and finale to the Miles Morales story arc coming out next summer, called Beyond the Spider-Verse. So one of the biggest negatives I want to talk about is that the film does not have a ending. It is a very cliffhanger ending, making you want more. And I want more now. Like, the way they end the movie, it's like, okay, we're getting into the action, we're getting into the big finale, and it's like, no, to be continued. It literally says to be continued at the end. And I'm excited to see how they end it, and I'm excited to see how they top the first film, Into the Spider-Verse, and of course this one, Across the Spider-Verse. I'm excited to see how they wrap things up. And it's really odd for me to say, hey, this sequel is good enough that I'm actually excited to see how they conclude things, because a lot of times, most sequels, they don't understand that the purpose of them is to not repeat the exact same mistakes of the first film. You're trying to keep what made the first film good, and then make whatever was bad, correct that, and make that into something better. And this movie is better than the first one across the board. It's a great movie for children, adults, Spider-Man fans, comic book fans, and multiverse fans. The trailer, if you watch the trailer, gives you the basic introduction to the plot, but a lot of the film is kept secret. Like, I rewatched the trailer after I saw the movie, and the trailer just gives you a very, very general synopsis as to what happens in the film, but it doesn't, like, give you key moments. It doesn't spoil the surprises. It doesn't give you everything. It's like, oh, I've watched the trailer, I've watched the movie. No, if you've watched the trailer, you have not watched the movie, and I'm happy to know that. And I'm happy that because I didn't know everything based on the trailer while you're watching the movie, also, you have no idea what's going to happen. They throw in so many great twists and turns and shocking revelations that I was like, okay, this is good. There is like one thing towards the end I think it was slightly predictable, but I wasn't sure about it. But at the same time, I was just, it was a welcome surprise. It was a welcome surprise to be shocked and awed at the twists and turns that were happening. The animation style, top notch. It's even better in this movie because they are able to blend all these different Spider-Verses into one. Like, the first one did a good job, don't get me wrong, but this one does a lot more. It does like a version of Lego. It has elements of the Tobey Maguire franchise meshed in. Same thing with Andrew Garfield's. They travel to the Venom universe in here as well. And it's just great how they're able to mesh all those different styles into one movie, and it seems seamless, and it does. All the characters are amazing. The side characters and the main characters all get a great amount of time to shine, with great moments and great development. The film also has a great mixture of humor and darkness without either one overshadowing each other. Like, the best way to explain what I mean by that is like Thor: Love and Thunder, where the humor is just cranked up to 11, and so it makes it where the serious moments are just not serious. This movie found a great balance to make it where you can laugh and giggle and enjoy the cameos and Easter eggs, but when it's getting down to the character moments and it's getting down to the nit and gritty, it does so without the humor and other things taking that spotlight. The film also does a great job with the multiverse concept. Like, a lot of movies rely on the multiverse concept just to tell the story and just to explain why characters are doing certain things. This film, while it has certain elements of that, it doesn't rely on the multiverse concept consistently. It just uses it as a tool. But this film is character focused. It is a character movie that just has multiverse concepts pushed into it. And I think that if you're a fan of the first film, you're going to like this. The second and last negative I want to talk about in this movie is I did not like the whole recap moments. Like, if you want to understand what happened in the first movie, go and watch the first movie. It's 2023. Like, the whole era of previously on this TV episode, or previously in this movie franchise. It's like, I think we're kind of past that. We live in an era where people will binge watch 16, 24 episodes of one show all at once on New Year's Day, and the whole recap thing, it's like, it's pointless. Like, it's such an outdated concept. We need to move past that. Now, for a lot of people that haven't watched the first film and they just go into seeing this because, you know, they didn't get a chance to, for whatever reason, I can understand that for the whole recap. And it does do it briefly, but at the same time, I just feel like it's a waste of 10, 15 minutes of screen time. And this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. And it doesn't feel like it, but there are certain elements, like the whole recap of the first movie. I'm like, okay, you could have shaved that off and your movie would have been better for it. I just feel like we need to get past the whole recap session. It doesn't add anything to the movie. Last couple things. The film does tie in with the events of the Venom movies. Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, the Andrew Garfield movies of The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. It also makes a nod and reference to Spider-Man No Way Home. So the Spider-Verse movies are part of the MCU in a way, and that was really cool. This film, like I said, it's filled with Easter eggs and cameos, but it doesn't rely on them to tell the story, which I was happy about. And lastly, the film deals with the concept of what it means to be a hero and what it means to be a villain in great detail. Like, the Spider Society that's designed to protect the Spider-Verse and quote-unquote the multiverse from being, destroyed completely. What they're trying to do is good. They have good intentions, but how they go about it is evil, and it's wrong, and it's like, are you the villain or are you the hero? And I really liked how this film dived into that concept. And I'm excited to see how Beyond the Spider-Verse resolves a lot of the things that the first two movies, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, set up. Like, I'm so excited to see the resolution for all these characters, all these plot points, all these threads that they have set up. I'm excited to see how they do that in a 2.5 hour film. And I really enjoyed it. And this is one of the movies that I was most excited to see this year. And I can say for a fact it was amazing. I loved it. 10 out of 10, guys. Go watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse if you guys haven't. I plan to get this on Blu-ray and rewatch this constantly. It's a good movie. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys on the next video or stream. Bye, guys.